Okay, let's unpack this. Water. If you live somewhere rainy, like, say, South Vancouver, you know it's essential. But man, it can be a real headache for your house. So today we're doing a deep dive into managing that water, looking closely at expert advice, like the guide from Pacific Blue Mechanical.
That's the plan. We want to get past just keep water away and really understand why it's so critical. Think of it like insurance for your home's foundation. And South Vancouver is, well, it's a perfect case study. You've got the heavy rain, sure, but also those hills. Lots of slopes.
Slopes, right. So the water moves fast.
Exactly. It rushes downhill, putting a lot more pressure, a lot more load on properties lower down. Redirecting it effectively becomes really crucial.
We see the puddles, the surface stuff, but you're saying the real enemy is the hidden water near the foundation.
Yeah, that's where the big problems start. It's about hydrostatic pressure. Basically, water-soaked soil gets heavy and it physically pushes against your foundation walls.
Pushes hard enough to cause damage.
It can, yeah. Especially if there are already weak spots. And then there's the capillary action. Think of concrete. Like a sponge, it can actually suck moisture upwards into your basement.
Okay, so good drainage is designed to stop both things. The pushing and the suck in.
Precisely. It gives the water an easier path away from the foundation. It breaks that cycle.
Which brings us to solutions. The guides, like the one from Pacific Blue Mechanical, they often mention French drains first. Classic solution. We know it's basically a ditch with rocks and a pipe, right? But how does burying a pipe actually stop that pressure you mentioned?
Well, the pipe has holes in it, perforated pipe. It sits in the gravel and it collects the water from the soil before it builds up against the wall. It acts like a release valve underground. But here's the key thing, something the experts really stress. Installation matters. A badly done French drain, almost worse than nothing.
Worse? How come? What goes wrong?
Oh, silt, dirt, fine particles, they wash into the pipe and just clog it solid. Pretty quickly, too.
Oh, okay.
That's why the filter fabric is so important. It's like a sock wrapped around the pipe. Water gets through, but the dirt gets filtered out. Without that fabric, useless in maybe a year.
That's a critical detail.
Huh.
Good to know. Okay, so French drains handle the underground water. What about water on the surface? Driveways, patios?
Right, for that you've got surface drains. You've seen them, those grates set into the concrete or pavement, sometimes called catch basins. They grab the water right away instantly. Before it can pool up and flow towards, say, a basement window or a door threshold, it's all about catching it quick.
Okay, let's talk consequences. This is the why bother part, right?
Yeah.
Protecting the house itself. The structure. If putting in a good system costs, I don't know, maybe $10,000, what kind of damage are we actually preventing? Is it worth it?
Oh, absolutely. You're potentially avoiding catastrophic foundation failure. Seriously. Fixing a foundation damaged by water over time, repairs like underpinning or sealing cracks that can easily cost, 10 times what the drainage system cost in the first place.
Wow. Okay, so it really is an investment.
You're buying stability, basically. Preventing the kind of structural shifts that can cause problems all through the house. Cracks in drywall, sticking doors, you name it.
And you mentioned health, too. It's not just about keeping things dry down there.
Not at all. When you move water away efficiently, you get rid of damp, stagnant conditions. That means less chance for mold and mildew to grow.
Which is huge for breathing, allergies, asthma.
Exactly. Big impact on indoor air quality. Plus, bonus, getting rid of standing water outside means fewer mosquitoes breeding in your yard. So healthier air inside, fewer pests outside.
And then there's the value angle. Resale value. A proper drainage system looks good, sure, but it's more than that, isn't it?
It's peace of mind for a buyer. They see professional drainage maybe noted in the inspection, and it removes a huge worry. They know the foundation, the most critical part, is likely protected. It definitely boosts confidence and, value.
So, maintaining this investment, the Pacific Blue Mechanical Guide had some simple tips, right? It doesn't have to be complicated.
Not the day-to-day stuff. Keep leaves and debris clear of those surface drain grates and your gutters, especially before the rainy season hits hard. Simple, but vital. But they also recommend getting a professional inspection done maybe once a year, especially in a place like South Vancouver with the heavy load. An expert can spot if that filter fabric is maybe getting clogged or if a pipe needs flushing out before it fails.
Right. Catch problems early. Makes sense. So what does this all mean for homeowners, especially in rainy spots? It sounds like managing water isn't just nice to have, it's fundamental.
It really is. It's core protection for your biggest asset and for your family's health. It's about avoiding constant worry and, frankly, potentially huge repair bills down the line.
Okay, a final thought then, looking ahead. The sources mention innovations.
Yeah, things are getting smarter. So here's something to think about. Imagine if you had a tiny sensor in your French drain system, something that could send an alert to your phone the moment it starts to get a bit clogged, way before any water even gets near your foundation.
Proactive warning.
Exactly. How much stress, how much potential damage, how much money could that kind of early warning save you next winter? Something to consider.